First of all, thank you to the League of Women Voters for offering me this opportunity. My name is MaureenBartolotta, and I currently serve as the chair of the Bloomington School Board. For the past 12 years, as a school board member, I have served as clerk, vice chair, and board chair 3 other times. I also serve on the Education Foundation of Bloomington Board and the Companies to Classrooms Board. I also volunteer for other community organizations and in my church, the Church of St. Edward's. My husband, Ralph, and I are 25-year residents of Bloomington. We have 2 children who both graduated from Bloomington Public Schools. Joseph is an English professor at the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque, and Katie is a law student at the College of William Mitchell College of Law. Both our children benefited from an excellent Bloomington education. I want all children to be successful. In the past 12 years, I've learned how to serve effectively as a board member, and I'm able to understand the idiosyncrasies of the world of education and how a successful district can operate. Before my time on the board, I served as president of the various PTAs where my children went to school, and I also served as co-president of the Bloomington PTSA Council, which is an active organization of all the 15 PTAs here in Bloomington. The role of the board is to make and review district policies and to hire and evaluate a superintendent. We direct the vision and goals of the district through our policy reviews. Our board has been reviewing policies on a 5-year cycle and keep the policies fresh and up to date. The issues that face Bloomington Public Schools are similar to many other public schools systems in the metro area and throughout our state. We are experiencing a declining student enrollment, while our special ed and English language learners are increasing. The latter requires additional resources to meet the challenging needs of students who require more time in the classroom and more learning supports. The effects of poverty are also being felt throughout our district and our community. This too places additional burdens on district finances. We welcome the most recent state budget increases. However, statutory requirements and inflationary factors outstrip revenue, especially when faced with declining enrollment. Despite these challenges, we remain committed to innovative programs to meet the growing diverse needs of all our students. I'm excited with our early childhood programs, which are recognized as the gold standard here in the state of Minnesota. We are in year 2 of our innovative Next Technologies for Learning, thanks to the Bloomington voters passing our technology referendum in the year 2013, which allows us to target innovative technologies that have a positive impact on student learning. The goal is to personalize learning for students to support their pathways to college and career readiness. This year, we opened our doors to the new Bloomington Career and College Academy, a unique, innovative program designed to support a career or college pathway for students actively pursuing a career path, job training, or a college degree while completing a high school diploma. Students earn dual credit in high school courses and college credits from partner community and technical colleges. I believe this type of program will help students who may not yet know what their next step after high school is, but can find their own niche and leave our schools with a plan for success for their future. I know that with my experience, my institutional knowledge of local and state educational issues, and my proven track record as a mentor and leading provides the skill set to help achieve our goals over the next 4 years. I hope that you will consider voting for me. Thank you.
Howdy folks, my name's Dick Bergstrom. I'm running for re-election to the school board. My wife and I have lived in Bloomington for the past 16 years. We have 2 sons. We have a 15-year-old sophomore at Kennedy, go Eagles. We also have a 13-year-old son in 8th grade at Oak Grove Middle, go Huskies. We have a 10-year-old kitty cat named Phyllis. She's done with school. She pretty much just sleeps all day. I have 5.5 years of college experience, and I'm currently undecided on my major field of study. The League has asked me 3 questions, and I'll read them off in order, do the best I can to answer. What in your background leads you to believe you'd be an effective school board member? Well, I've been on most committees that I can be on in the 3 years and 8 months I've been on the board. I've earned over 100 credit hours from Minnesota School Board Association. That's professional development. I've been the clerk. I've had the distinct pleasure and the honor to be the chair. And I consider myself a lifelong learner. So if those are things that interest you and you'd be interested in voting for that candidate, that's me. The second question, what do you see as the board's role and responsibility? I think that the board needs to see that within reason, the district has within reason what it needs to be successful, and then as gracefully as possible, step out of the way. Third question, what do you see as the opportunities and challenges in the district? I think it comes down to 3 words: adequate, sustainable, funding. We need funding that will at least keep up with inflation. Otherwise, we're spending yesterday's dollars today, and everybody knows that just doesn't cut it. I'd like to extend a word of thanks to the League for making this particular opportunity possible. I should also mention that I'm not looking for any donations for my campaign this year. However, if you still feel compelled to donate, I would ask that you check the following organizations that are right here in Bloomington. Consider donating to VEEP, to Bridging, to Bloomington United for Youth, to the Education Foundation of Bloomington, to Companies to Classrooms, to any of our 15 PTSA councils, and please don't forget the League of Women Voters. They didn't pay me to say this, but I know they'll take any donation you have. Thanks again for looking in. You can find me on the street, you can find me in the supermarket, you can find me anywhere in Bloomington. I don't bite, so come on up and say hi, tell me what's on your mind. Thanks again, and please remember to vote on November 3rd.
Hello, I am Nelly Coleman. I am currently a member of the Bloomington School Board, and this fall I am seeking re-election. My husband Mark graduated from Bloomington schools, and today we have 3 children proudly attending elementary, middle, and high school in Bloomington. I was first elected to the school board in 2011. For the past 4 years, I have served on various board committees and associations. I currently chair the board's legislative committee, and I am a member of the legislative committee for the Association of Metropolitan School Districts. In the community, I have volunteered in the classroom with our students, parents, and teachers, the Early Childhood Education Program, the Bloomington PTSA, and the various parent networks in our school district. I also have volunteered as a Girl Scout leader and a Sunday school teacher at Bloomington Covenant Church, where I am a member. My professional career includes administrative and teaching experience. I have been a manager and academic coordinator for bilingual programs, and I have conducted second language research and curriculum development. I have worked as a paraprofessional, family outreach worker, and interpreter. I currently teach AP Spanish Language and Culture at St. Louis Park High School. My formal education includes a Bachelor of Arts in Foreign and Second Language Instruction and graduate-level coursework at Hamline University and the University of Minnesota. I hold a Spanish K-12 teaching license from the state, and I am currently enrolled in the Master of Arts in Educational Leadership program at St. Mary's University. I am deeply passionate about education. As a member of the Bloomington School Board, educator, and parent of 3 school-aged children, I have witnessed how access to opportunity and excellence can transform individuals and communities. The future of our society is tied to the opportunities and the quality of education that we provide to our children. I believe that part of the role of the school board is to help develop and preserve strong, prosperous, and healthy communities by providing our students with high-quality educational programs. Bloomington is a great community with a strong school district committed to provide high-quality education to all our students. Bloomington offers academic excellence in all of our schools. We make a strong emphasis on early childhood and family education, and we offer before and after school programs and activities. We offer accelerating learning opportunities with our gifted and talented programs. Technology is used in the classroom to improve student learning. We also have an Art for Learning school that integrates arts into areas of reading, math, social studies, and science, and a STEM school with a curriculum that integrates science, technology, engineering, and math. Bloomington is also proud of its diversity, and we count with a strong community and parent support, and with very talented and dedicated and well-prepared teachers and staff members. Some of the challenges we currently face are mostly regarding funding and declining enrollment. As your representative, I will continue to address those issues, between others, to put our students first and to work hard to support our schools and our community. I will also commit to be fiscally responsible and be accessible and listen to all Bloomington residents. I hope to earn your vote on Tuesday, November 3rd. Nelly Coleman for Bloomington School Board. Thank you for your support.
My name is Michael Polk. I lived in Bloomington for 10 years or more. I worked for Wayzata Public Schools for 14 years and counting. And I have 2 kids. One is a teacher in Egan School District, 196. I have a son as a police officer in La Crosse, Wisconsin. I have 3 priority issues of mine. That's the achievement gap, the community, being involved in the community, and drawing leadership with our youth. And another thing is that I have done a lot of work with SEI Union down at the Capitol every year, talking with the legislators about giving money to education. And I think one of my main priorities is the achievement gap. I would like to use my vision within the district of Bloomington, because I know we can achieve that together. And another thing is that my responsibility as a school board member is to be concerned with others' ideas and be concerned with the students, the teachers, and the parents, and everyone else in the school staff of Bloomington School District. We all can work together, we all can move forward. I would love to see Bloomington become the #1 city in the state of Minnesota. I know we can do this. We just have to work together, work hard, and I would love to see that with our teachers, that they have all the time they need in their classroom to educate our kids. I know there's a status quo that everyone have to go by, but one of my vision is to give the teachers their room to teach and educate. There are things that I know they have to do, but they talk to the kids, they talk to the parents, and they know when there's kids in the class that are smarter or slower or faster, and they know how to get to those kids. They do not need pressure in teaching our kids. We need to get them their room and let them do the things they do. I am a custodian, as I say, and I like being a custodian because I like making the school buildings clean for the kids, for the teachers, for the parents when they come and visit, and for everyone else to visit our schools. I love living in Bloomington. Bloomington is a great city. And the opportunities that I see as being a school board member is most of the things I just said, being available for everyone, sitting down, talking about everyone's concerns, bringing them to the school board, sitting down talking about finding the right things, the right answers for everyone's concerns, being engaged in the community, walking around so people can talk to me, know who I am. Because I like to be an advocate for everyone. I like to be involved in everyone's problems and for everyone to know that they can come to me. I will take their concerns to the board and we will talk about it. And I am a leader and I do listen well and I do have my own perspective of a lot of things in life, but my heart goes out to education because our kids are our future. And when we get up in that age, we do want to leave our education system to smart kids, kids that are gonna take care of us, kids that will give back to kids under them, because this is what we need to do. Our education system around the world has failed. We used to be #1 in the world. Now last I know was 19. I think I heard the other day it was about 25 now. That's not acceptable. And I don't agree with it. I hope there's other parents and educators out there do not accept that. And we need to work harder, and we can work harder. And I want to be part of this system that works hard and make Bloomington School District #1. Thank you.
Greetings. My name is Paige Roman and I am a candidate for the Bloomington School Board. I live near Washburn Elementary with my spouse and 2 kids, ages 10 and 3, who are involved in baseball, swimming, and scouts. As a family, we enjoy vegetable gardening, bicycling, and camping. I've long been passionate about public education, which is reflected in my schooling and career. I hold a bachelor's degree in elementary education from Minnesota State University, Mankato, and a master's degree in student development and higher education administration from the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. For the past 11 years, I have been employed at the University of Minnesota, where I currently work on policy, compliance, and initiatives for the Vice President for University Services as a member of her leadership team. I've been asked to share what in my background would make me an effective board member. I believe I am uniquely qualified by having been trained and licensed as an elementary teacher, worked in student development, and been both an academic and operational administrator in higher education. I am intimately familiar with educational governance, most specifically in my current position at the U, which involves staffing the Board of Regents' Facilities, Policy, and Operations Committee. I understand teachers' challenges, I understand administrators' challenges, and I know the difference between management and governance. In addition to these professional and experiential qualifications, a unique skill of mine is the ability to see situations from multiple perspectives and analyze large amounts of information to produce practical, effective solutions. A school board's role is to set the direction of the district with a principal responsibility to its students and a secondary responsibility to its community members. The board's role is to provide direction and oversight at the governance level, not to be involved in day-to-day operations and management decisions of the district and its schools. It partners with the one employee who reports to it, the superintendent, to set a vision, goals, and plan in motion to shape the district for the next decade or longer. The board brings the perspective of the community and should reflect the community from which it comes. Singles or couples without children, families with children, empty nesters, families with one parent at home, 2 moms or 2 dads, grandparents, foster parents, different races, ages, or abilities, and on and on. When the full board doesn't represent all sections of the community, which is likely on a board of only 7, it is imperative that its members consciously seek out and include those perspectives not at the table. One of our school district's greatest opportunities is Bloomington's location. There is a shift in the next generation of parents toward urban living, and the opportunity in front of us is that we are a community and school district which will remain desirable as preferences shift away from far-flung exurbs and back toward the city. Bloomington is uniquely situated between urban and suburban. It's still close enough to Minneapolis that families can engage in the city and live in a diverse community, but it's also suburban enough that families can find a little more yard, less crime, or smaller class sizes. An interesting fact, our son is in a more culturally, economically, and racially diverse school today in Bloomington than the one he started kindergarten at in Minneapolis. As a district, maintaining smaller class sizes while facing a stable or slightly declining school-age population, needed investment in infrastructure, and paying competitive wages will be a challenge, and not just in the next year as the board considers an operating referendum. This is in addition to continuing the hard work that's underway to address the achievement gap, a challenge not unique to Bloomington, but one critical to our community's prosperity. Thank you for taking some time to hear my ideas. I hope this video has helped you to understand a little bit about who I am and why I believe I would add value to the Bloomington School Board. I'm running because I think my combination of skills and experiences can make a difference for our children and our community, and because I'm passionate about public education. If you would like to know more, I encourage you to visit my website, www.paigeroman.com, where you can learn more and find contact information should you have additional questions. I know there are a number of names on the ballot on November 3rd, and I hope I can earn your vote. Thanks again.